What is going on, y'all? I am back here with another update, and as you can see, this is a parts update, and this is my 6.0 going into the Chevelle, man. So it's been a long time since I've seen this. I had it all under a blanket and everything and all wrapped up, but now it's back. Actually, I pulled it out the other day because I had to measure for push rod length. So in this box here, I got some new push rods. So this video is about. It's a parts update and to show you the engine. I know I got a lot of new subscribers here who haven't seen the motor that's going into the Chevelle, and so I'm going to show you this right now. All right, y'all, here she go, the 6.0. So this is a 6.0 out of a 2003, I believe, Chevy Express van. I got this for $1,500 with the transmission. So 6.0 4L80E with everything, the harness, everything. The dude gave me all kinds of parts like drive line and like I said, the ECU, the harness, like everything came with it. All the accessories except for the alternator, and shoot, I think he even gave me some extra stuff. So anyways, $1,500, I walked out. So what I did, I didn't go through the trans, but I did go through the motor, and I rebuilt the whole dang thing. The bottom end stock, the top end is pretty stock for the most part, except for just some things that I added. So this is actually, what actually happened was this is a Gen 3 block with Gen 4 pistons. And these pistons have relief valves. So basically they're flat top with relief valves, if I can remember correctly. It's been so long since I've opened up this engine and since I put it together. I mean, it's been sitting here for probably, I don't know, 6 to 8 months maybe. So I think it's a kind of like a flat top style with just relief valves. And so I didn't know what to make of that. So I sent them to the guy who did my bench tune on my last engine, and he said, yeah, he's the one that confirmed that I have a Gen 3 block with Gen 4 pistons. So that actually worked out good for me, because I have, you know, Gen 4 components in on the top end. So that's pretty cool. What else do I have? A training upgrade, stock rockers, BTR springs, valve, seats, seals, all that kind of stuff. What else? I ordered a whole BTR spring kit, and it came with all that. What else do I have? Stock valves that I just had lapped. I lapped them myself. New rings. So I got whole new rings, and I gapped them all just a little bit wider than the stock. If I can remember correctly, gosh, it's been a long time. If I can remember correctly, I think I lapped them all at like 24 for the seconds for the top spring and 26 for the bottom, if I can remember correctly. I don't know, man. It's been so long since I put this dang thing together. But I gapped them a little bit bigger than stock just in case I wanted to run boost or something later on. I don't plan on it, but shoot, guys, you never know. I never plan on pro charging my Caprice and ended up doing that. So Texas Speed MS3 cam. So it's the Magic Stick 3 cam. I think it has a 600 lift. I don't know where. Oh, here it is right here. So 600 lift. Let me grab the box here. Maybe it'll show on the box. So this is the cam that I got. I don't even know if it has a cam card on it. Let me see if I can open it up and see if the cam card's in there. Probably not. So if you guys just Google the MS3 cam, Magic Stick 3 cam, it'll tell you, I want to say a 600 lift, and I forgot the the duration. I think it's 111 LSA is what I got, and I don't remember the rest of the specs, so I apologize for that. But if you just look up MS3 cam, it'll tell you everything. Oh man, what else did I get for it? Oh man, 317 heads. Those are the stock heads that came on it. I didn't have any work done to them. I just cleaned them out myself and just made them look nice. I wanted this color scheme here, so I'm going with the orange, Chevy orange with the aluminum color and this black accents everywhere. My plan for this motor, and I haven't talked about this yet, is to make this look stock appearing in the Chevelle. What I mean by stock appearing is to make it look like an old school, but just obviously a new school engine. So a lot of people might not agree with that, but that's what I wanted to do. I have an Edelbrock intake dual plane. I'm gonna run a Holley TBI setup, and I have a really cool air cleaner that's orange that's gonna sit up on the top. The ECU is all Holley, harness, everything is all Holley. One reason why I went with that as well is because I got a really smoking deal on that, and that's why I picked it up. And then I was like, man, it'd be kind of really cool to put like a newer engine in an older car, make it look like an older engine, but obviously running like a newer car. So I'm gonna go with a different type of accessory setup, and I'm gonna try to make it look somewhat stock-ish as I can. So like when you open the hood, you can see like it almost looks like a stock, you know, 327 or something like that, or a big block or something, you know. So, and also what I'm gonna do is they make valve covers that cover this, and it makes it kind of look like an old school engine. So I'm gonna do that as well. So you guys will see. If you guys don't see my vision now, you will soon. I think it's gonna look really good, y'all, and I'm excited about it. And it's the first time I've even said anything about it, so I hope you guys really enjoy it and like it as well. I mean, but ultimately it's my car, so I'm the only one that has to like it, really. But I think it's gonna look pretty damn slick. Other parts that I got with it, this is the Holley oil pan. I think this is the second version of their oil pan. It has this relief valve under here, because I think when they first made it, they just had it flat, and I think it might have went further back, and they had a problem with the front of the crank hitting here. So now this will, since they made that bubble there, now it'll clear a 4-inch stroke, so that's good. What else do I have as well? Oh, I got a new timing chain. I kept the same gear, sprocket, all that stuff, so that's all stock except for the chain. I replaced that. I got LS9 head gaskets. What else? I got a whole BTR like gasket kit, y'all. That shit was expensive, and I probably actually wouldn't have bought it, but I probably just would have went with like a Fel Pro if I did it again. But I don't know. I just wanted to kind of splurge a little bit, I guess, on the gasket kit, and just kind of just running something a little bit nicer. And so that's what I did with that. So other than that, y'all, that's pretty much it. And in regards to new parts that I got some engine braking oil. You really don't have to use engine braking oil. I just decided, since I have a lot of new stuff in it, I wanted everything to kind of seat right, because I have new rings and everything in there. So I just wanted to take the peace of mind to get the correct brake and engine oil. So I just got some from Summit. It was only like 30 bucks, and you're gonna pay 30 bucks for a bunch of oil anyway, so might as well just get brake and oil. Basically has additives in it, like you know, higher zinc and all that stuff, to help everything seat and run properly, at least in the initial startup and for the first, you know, several hundred miles. And so I'm going to run that for a few hundred miles before I actually put regular engine oil in there. So that's what I did with my last build, so I'm just going to do it again. Had good luck with it. These are just spring isolators, and it ended up being I didn't need them. I actually had an extra set, so anyways, got those. And these are some BTR springs, or not springs, but chrome moly push rods that I got for this engine. And so they are 7.4 push rods, and the 5/16 in diameter. So they're the heavier duty push rods, and that's what I wanted. 7.4 is the stock length for this. I would suggest, and this is what I did, guys, measure your stuff, measure your push rod length. Don't just put a cam in there without measuring for push rod length and all that, because when you put a new cam in, you basically alter the geometry of the whole valve train. So you have to measure, even if you think or know it is a 7.4 length or whatever the stock length was in it. Actually, the length for mine ended up coming just slightly under 7.4, but I could still get away with running 7.4. It was like, I mean, just really minuscule. So just below. So 7.4 is the correct length for this, and that's what I got. But y'all don't just stick a cam in there and just call it a day and just run it. I mean, unless you like taking it apart and rebuilding and doing other things and just say send it, forget it, whatever. That would be my own suggestion, because I don't want to do stuff twice, and this is how I did it. So get you a push rod length checker, check your stuff, make sure you get the right stuff at the beginning. So anyways, enough of my rant. That's pretty much all that I got for a parts update. And just wanted to kind of show you guys the motor and what it looks like. As I get closer to installing the engine in the car, then you'll get to see kind of more how it's going to come together. More is coming, and man, it's getting closer and closer. I'm getting closer to dropping this thing in. Today I'm going to work on the gas tank straps, and I'm going to work on mounting the what's that called, the trans cross member, and I possibly might even try to work on the seats. I have GTO seats that I'm going to put in there, so I might take the tracks and kind of line those up and see what I can do. So anyways, deuces. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm out, y'all. Stay tuned for more. It's going down. Chevelle build. Ooh, it's getting close. All right. Peace out.